Wednesday night is the decider. State of Origin Game 3 and our feature game on the game plan today. I'm Paul Grzadka, joined by Anthony Seibold. Seibs, let's start with Queensland. Overrun in the second half of Game 2, but during the first half there were some moments that the Maroons might try and replicate for Game 3.
Yeah, when Harry Grant's come off the bench, they've moved Ben Hunt from the hooking position to playing as a ball-playing 13. And it's one of the things I really liked about the first half, when Queensland were well in the contest. And what it does actually gives Queensland a whole heap of other options. So you can see Cameron Munster pushing up on the left-hand side shoulder of Pat Carrigan there. Munster will stay on that short side. So that could be Tom Dearden in this game, could be Ben Hunt even in this particular game coming up in Origin 3. But then you'll notice Ben Hunt, he's a ball player, Cherry Evans is a ball player, and then Kalyn Ponga is a ball player, all on the one side of the field. So three ball players who make good decisions at club level and at State of Origin level, all on the same side. What you'll see is then Cameron Munster, and again, like I said, this could be Ben Hunt or it could be Tom Dearden at different times during the game on Wednesday evening. They'll look at short sides and they'll be looking for if New South Wales leave three defenders. If they leave three defenders, then you're going to see Cherry Evans, Ben Hunt, Tom Dearden, those types of players take a short side. I'll let this play. Ben Hunt digs all the way into the line. Really good job there by Ben Hunt. Cherry Evans gives early ball to Kalyn Ponga, and what it does, it puts pressure on the third last and second last defender there on the left-hand side edge for New South Wales. So Jerome Luai and also Matt Burton from the Bulldogs. You'll see Kaufusi run a great line there. It's an outline with Matt Burton trying to jam and beats Tedesco to the line. So that was really good play by Queensland in the first half. The other try they scored in the first half, again, had an interesting setup. You'll see Ben Hunt here again. You'll see the second ball player in Cameron Munster. Like I said, that'll be Hunt or Dearden this week. And you'll see Kalyn Ponga at the back of that shape. So again, three ball players all on the one side. Now they actually even lose Cherry Evans to dummy half here because Harry Grant had a scoot from the dummy half position. But what I like about this is it puts pressure, this time on the right-hand side edge defence for the Blues. You can see Stephen Crichton there, Cleary, also Daniel Tupou from the Roosters. Indecisive. Val Holmes makes a line break off the back of that ball playing, and then Cameron Munster, who's very good at support. Won't be playing on Wednesday night, but again, that'll be Dearden or Ben Hunt there. So I feel like Queensland got a little bit of joy in the first half in particular, and that's where they'll go to on Wednesday evening.
Great stuff. Let's go over to New South Wales now. They've really altered their kicking game from Game 1 to Game 2 with excellent results. Yeah,
they built pressure, and particularly in the second half. I thought Queensland sort of were edging their way on top in that first half like we just spoke about. But one of the things that Ben Hunt and Matt Burton did well was put pressure on the back three for Queensland. And they did this a number of ways. So this time, it's actually a tackle 5 kick. So you can see there on the screen, tackle 5, there is Nathan Cleary putting some pressure on the back three for the Queensland Maroons side. So that's a tough take, isn't it? Tough take for the back three. This time, and this is what I want to point out, what they did in the second half, they kicked on early tackles. So this time, 4th tackle, only up by 20 points to 12 at this particular stage of the game, but they built pressure on the back of their early kicks and their kick sprint. So what you'll see there is a whole heap of space in behind Selwyn Cobbo. There is Kalyn Ponga, who's a million miles away, and what you'll see from the Blues team is a really intensive left-hand side kick chase team from the Blues there. So look at this, Selwyn Cobbo, the ball bounces twice, 3, 4 times. He's bringing that ball back from his own try line there, and New South Wales now can assert their dominance by their kick sprint and the next couple of tackles off the back of that kick sprint. Again, I want to point out, have a look at this. So again, 20 points to 12. Look at this, tackle 2 now. This time Matt Burton. They go to the air again because what they can see is they can see that Kalyn Ponga's isolated in this middle third of the field there. So putting all sorts of pressure there, kicking on early tackles. And as I said, they ramp up their kick sprint and their next couple of tackles off the back of that. And they really put Queensland under pressure in that second half. And ultimately what happened was fatigue set in for the Queensland team and New South Wales overrun them with that big scoreline they put up.
Yeah, it's going to be a brilliant game. Thanks, C's. Great analysis as always. Look, if you want to head to this game, go to nrl.com/tickets. And if you can't get to the game, you can watch it on Channel 9. Kickoff is at 8:10 p.m.